Are the Boston Celtics championship contenders? That's the question today for today's video, man. You know, honestly, but before I end this video, I'm gonna make a bold prediction on what I think pertaining to the Boston Celtics. But before I actually get into that prediction or whatever, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about pertaining to the Boston Celtics. If you're a Boston Celtics fan, I know this whole season has been a whirlwind for you. Like to start off the season, the team wasn't clicking. It was bad. You know, some of the same questions we've been having, for years with this team as far as the Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, dynamic. We was all like wondering, like, okay, maybe it's just time to break it up because it's not, working. And yeah, it was a lot going on. People, Celtics fans I know was questioning Ime Udoka, and is he even a good coach? Like, so it's safe to say to start the season, yeah, it just hasn't been so hot for the Celtics, and like who would have thought, the Celtics was gonna be here? Like, oh my goodness, they have made a whole 180 turn. As far as their season is concerned, they look like a completely different team, and I'm pretty sure it seemed like they put to bed the questions of the Jason Tatum fit, and will it work, and this and that. I'm pretty sure they put to bed those questions, but yeah, man, like, where do I even start with this, team? Like, it's just crazy to turn around since I think after the All-Star break, that's when things finally kind of clicked. Even a little bit before the All-Star break, things seem like finally clicked for them. It seems like everybody is happy now. It seems like everybody is getting their touches, throughout the offense. It's no longer Jason Tatum ISO ball, and then if you don't get nothing, you pass to somebody with like 4 seconds left type stuff. And Jaylen Brown has looked solid, for consistent amount of times. You got Marcus Smart playing a point guard position at a solid level, and Robert Williams, oh my goodness, a defensive force down there. He get you rebounds and blocks, and oh my goodness, I love Robert Williams, and that's coming from a Bulls fan who would love to have a guy like Robert Williams on his team, to add some to add an enforcer down low. Oh my goodness, I love Robert Williams, but now what's crazy, like when you talk about stats, like now Boston is number one in point differential, which is crazy, which also, if they keep it up, tells you about a certain prediction I'm gonna make, pertaining to them going forward into the playoffs. And then too, another impressive stat for this ball club is they have played really well versus quality opponents. Like I think they like number one in the East as far as records against quality opponents across the Western Conference and Eastern Conference, which is key come playoff time, because it gives that same confidence that when they see them in the playoffs, they could actually beat them. Man, I would love to be in you guys' position, like Boston fans. I would love to get, because I'm a Bulls fan, and for us it's the other way around. We 0-16 against quality opponents. That ain't good, and I'm scared as a Bulls fan. But yeah, man, they have played really well all season against quality opponents. And like I said, man, I think what really has turned this team around is the defense of Robert Williams and Marcus Smart. Man, they arguably have 2 defensive player of the year candidates on their roster alone, which is helped their team look totally different from the start. But yeah, man, and now when it comes to that bold prediction, I was finna make pertaining to the Celtics. I already put a little bet down on FanDuel as far as Boston making it to the finals. I don't think it's a far stretch, and I think I think it might be more of like a dark horse thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if this team get to the finals, man. I would not be surprised. Like they deep, they get 2 wings that's just unguardable, especially if they're going. They, like I said, they have played the top teams well, and they, have played the Milwaukee's well. They, they're always, competitive against the Heat, the Sixers. So who's to say that they can't get to the finals? I feel like this is the year where Boston finally makes it to that next step, because we all remember the days when, Boston with Jason Tatum, his like second year or first year in the league, they made it like to the Eastern Conference Finals. They faced that Cavs team. Then ever since then, it's just been kind of just disappointment every year. And as we know in the NBA, man, you got to go through trials and tribulations, and to where it's that one season that you finally get there. Look at the Milwaukee Bucks, all the trials and tribulations they had to face until last year they finally got to the mountaintop and won. So this might be Boston year, man. If they keep playing like how they is, this might be Boston year. And I don't know about y'all, but I'll place down a little bet on them as far as making it to the Eastern Conference Finals, or hell, make it to the finals. But yeah, man. If you're a Boston Celtics fan, like I know you're excited about this team now compared to like when the season first started. Leave into the comments. What specifically have you seen that has changed, for this team over the last couple months and stuff? Leave it in the comments, man. And if you a Boston Celtics fan or NBA fan in general, man, hit that like button, man. Comment on the video. Subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel, and it helps get out to other Boston Celtics fans alike, or NBA fans alike. So yeah, man. Like, subscribe, and comment. But that's pretty much gonna be it for me, man. Yeah.